bad place in hell, and everybody's taking notes, buddy.
This insanity is in Williamson County, Tennessee.
Put your mask on. Kids sucking that bacteria. How do you like that? We know who you are. We know who you are. Keep it calm. No.
Taking place just outside a school board meeting. Yes, a school board meeting.
We know who you are. We know who you are. You can leave freely, but we will find you, and we know who you are. You will never be allowed in public again.
Parents saying they will fine the doctors who advocated for masks in school because nearly 620,000 Americans have died of COVID.
You will never be allowed. You never let it be allowed in public again.
Hey, sir, I know who you are.
You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
Keep it calm. Everybody back up, please. Everybody back up. Back up. Back up. I'm back, man. I'm on your side. Please, back up. I'm a parent.
No, dude. Just because you're a parent doesn't mean you're on anyone's good side. This is the supposed law and order crowd who wants to kill us all with COVID.
You know who you are. You know who you are. Fuck you.
Who is this raging lunatic right here who helped amp up the crowd to shame medical professionals?
The entire time is we peacefully protesting what's going on in here.
Right.
They want you
Keep
to
it peaceful.
We're not going at the bull. We're going to show them how we do this. We're going to do it the right way. Not going to get the news what they want. We're going to show them.
You're not going to give the news what they want? Bro, you're helping spread COVID. You've already painted yourselves as the enemy of your fellow man. Here's the thing. Even with their voices being the loudest, it did not affect the 7-3 ruling, which voted for masks in classrooms. But there's a catch. The only exemptions will be those with religious objection or health reasons. Teachers may also remove their mask if they are not within 6 feet of another person while instructing. WCS Superintendent Jason Golden recommended the policy since elementary-age students are not eligible to be vaccinated. Masks will remain optional at middle and high schools, where most students are age 12 or above. Exemptions granted to students and teachers under last year's mask mandate will be honored this year. Golden said about 1,500 exemptions were granted last school year on medical or religious grounds. That's an insane number. The district does not question the reasons people give for needing exemptions to the mask mandate, Golden said. He also said 25 elementary school students have tested positive for COVID since school began on Friday. The most idiotic sports and politics commentator on the right, Clay Travis, was at the meeting. He argued masks in schools are absurd and told the board they should be ashamed of themselves. He's wrong, like all the time. And we have the receipts.
We fear that which we do not understand. 40,000 people a year die in the United States driving cars. It's unlikely, in my opinion, that more than a few hundred at most will die from the coronavirus. If I were setting over-unders right now, I think that this will be far less, way, way less than the number of people who die every year from the flu. It looks like I'm going to be correct about the coronavirus death total being lower than the death total of the average flu outbreak in the United States.
Clay Travis is one of the biggest scammers conservatism has to offer. He called COVID-19 a hoax, which denies the reality of more than 615,000 Americans passing away and hurting their families. Travis, a grifter, saw his betting predictions sucking ass, so he went full MAGA, pandering to white supremacists, including an interview with one on his show, to stay in the limelight. He called America the least racist country in the world and stood up for Trump because he simply has to at this point. He just hasn't combusted into owning it quite yet, like Ben Shapiro did when debating Malcolm Nance. He literally gave y'all the game with no point to argue because he knows he's wrong. Shapiro pivots to, well, at least I'm scamming folks to live lavishly. That's all I see when I view videos like the school board meetings. The gatekeepers of conservatism do it for one thing: infiltrating the demented minds of folks like those, giving death threats to medical professionals and MAGA because simply it pays.